Are you a victim of the when I, then I mindset? When I, then I is probably one of the most overused phrases in the language of leaders. Now, it might seem harmless on a day to day basis. When I finish this up, then I'll go and answer Emma's question. But over time, it can become a bad habit which keeps you stuck in reactive leadership mode. The most common when I, then I trap for veterinary leaders is when I have more time, then I will insert task here. When I have more time, then I'll do one-to-ones with the team. 12 months later, they're still waiting. The when I, then I mindset causes you to get caught in the busyness loop and battle never-ending fires rather than pausing to find out the cause of those fires. And sometimes being so busy, you are unknowingly creating more fires. It's easy to justify not having time when your practice is short-staffed and your consult blocks are bursting at the seams. For the most part, I reckon most teams will be understanding because they will agree that their leaders are victims of external circumstances. After all, it's just the way it is. Everywhere is busy right now. And they wouldn't want you to further compromise your work-life balance by adding more to your plate. But the best leaders do not lean on busyness as an excuse. Time is the one constant, the one equalizer in the world. No one person has any more time than anyone else. You can't manage time either. It can't be controlled or manipulated in any way. So the question becomes, is it that you don't have time or that you haven't prioritized it yet? And what would happen if you did? Let's take team one-to-ones as an example. You've been putting them off for ages. At first, that was okay. It was accepted by the team. But several months later, you start to notice attitudes of individuals shifting, productivity suffering ever so slightly, communication between colleagues becoming somewhat more fragile, and essentially individuals feeling unseen, undervalued, and ultimately resentful. The decision to take time from elsewhere and prioritize one-to-ones is a no-brainer when you step back and you look at the bigger picture and the benefits. Your relationships with employees are immediately strengthened because you're providing them with your undivided attention. Trust and loyalty are enhanced through consistent, meaningful interactions. You can uncover and support people's career goals and increase their sense of job satisfaction. You can quickly remove roadblocks to people's success and increase productivity for the whole team. So the next time you catch yourself saying, when I, then I, here's what you should do instead. Take a step back and flip the script. Because I do the task, then I will have the benefit. For example, because I do one-to-ones, then I will have more time. Because you're taking the guesswork out of leadership. You're removing roadblocks to people's productivity. You're empowering people to achieve their highest potential. You will save a heck of a lot of time and energy in the long run by investing the time up front. So what's your when I, then I? And how can you flip the script to create a new meaning?